Alright guys, it's actually finally time for the dads to get to hunt. We got the kids out last weekend and got them on bird, so now it's our turn. And I had this stupid idea to basically make my first turkey season, or the first season of turkey hunting. I got first, fourth, and fifth. I decided for first that I was basically going to make it as difficult as possible. Going to shoot one with a bow, shoot it in the head from the ground, not in a blind, just kind of out in the open. We kind of pre-scouted a spot where I can kind of hide behind some bigger rocks out in Chad's food plot, so I think it's gonna be difficult. We're gonna have the decoys probably at 12, 13 yards, somewhere in there, but I think once they start attacking old Tommy, that I should be able to get drawn and get on him and hopefully get one to stop long enough that I can send the old swacker right through his brain. So we'll see what happens. It should be fun anyways. It's go time. We're getting set up a little late here because hunting during the week's a little difficult, but we're looking pretty good, I think. I got some big boulders here that I can draw behind, so hopefully I should be able to draw and not be seen. Maybe not, but we're actually taking off Friday night to go to southern Wisconsin. Chad actually drew a southern Wisconsin tag, so I got very minimal time to get this done, and we're trying to shoot him in the head with the bow. What could possibly go wrong here? I don't think anything could go wrong, to be honest. Those toms came in literally the only direction that they could have and survived. Basically, we had some hens come in from the south, and we're trying to get ready, thinking the toms are going to be behind these two hens. Getting ready, getting on the boat, Chad's filming, and all of a sudden we hear some alarm button behind us. Turn around and look, and here the four toms are 40, 50 yards behind us, alarm button staring right at us. I don't know, for some reason they still came in. They came in, walked 5 yards past Tommy. I don't know if they're just not into girls, or if we alarmed them too much that they just knew something was wrong and decided just to feed through here. I could have shot one at 20 yards, but I'd had to body shoot them, and like I said earlier, I want to head shoot one, so. Well, we had another Tom and some hens come in, and then some Jakes even. Old Tommy did his best to withstand the blows, but them boys were laying some haymakers on him. Lost his fan, just pecking, jabbing, swatting, straight up waylaying him. It was like WWE, but 3-on-1. But we thought for sure that was kind of like that Tom that was at the end of the field by himself. He's kind of the boss around here. And we figured once them Jakes started pounding on old Tommy, he'd want to come and fight too. But he really wanted nothing to do with the setup. I don't know why, but maybe just old and smart. But again, if we'd had the shotgun and we were in the blind, he would only been 40 yards. Could easily shot him, but. So we're gonna call this setup over 2.
So, yeah, we're gonna do a little improvising today. We're back out at Chad's house. It's probably my last day for first season. I still have tomorrow, but it's supposed to be thunderstorming and crappy. So we're gonna stick it out here tonight. We're actually gonna get in the ground blind. It's super windy tonight, so and they're calling for rain. So I'd like to get in the ground blind today. I'm not gonna be out in the open like I've been trying, but it is what it is. You can't win them all, I guess. And my idea for today was they've been kicking that. They haven't really been doing anything with our Jake decoy out there, and they kind of seem skittish around it. So I just want to put strictly hens out, and I wanted to put a breeder hen laying on the ground out there. Maybe they'd come check out that breeder, maybe get on her back and hold still long enough for me to head shoot one. Come to find out, I get to Chad's house, and over the weekend we were down in Madison. All the decoys are in his van, and he went to work, took the van to work, so now I have no decoys. So, in order to have a laying down hen, this is what I came up with. Come on. Oh. Now we got ourselves a nice little breeder hen. We're just going to take a couple shots at a little further distance and get her dialed a little further just in case one gets out there a little ways and I got a body shooter. Last day, we're just going to get one killed.
Guys, we kind of had to bump these turkeys off a little bit to get in here, but we're settled in the blind here. We got the decoys at like 10 yards. We're up on a little knoll here, so we're kind of up above them. So we should have no problem drawing in here. It's really windy out today, windier than I thought, so I don't think I'm going to risk taking a headshot. That's just it's too risky. I don't want to wound a turkey. I want a clean kill, and with this wind, if your arrow drifts even a half an inch on a turkey's head, you could miss the brain or miss vitals and just wound them, and I don't want that. So I think today, being my last day and with the wind and stuff like that, I think we're just going to go for a body shot and be done with this season, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. If not, this video might continue into 4th and 5th season because those are my next tags, but I think it'll happen. Let's sit back and see. strutter, but his fan was all jacked up. And I think the one I shot's the double bearder. That Schwacker tore him up. He didn't make it 20 yards and he was done. Just center punched him. It's basically my last day. I couldn't ask for a better hunt. All of a sudden we look out and I don't know how many birds, 15 birds came walking in, and they came right to the decoys. It was like, we got rid of that Jake decoy and they wanted to come check out the old Annie. Oh, Annie lost her legs, but she still did the job.
Well, here he is. Just a beautiful bird. I really wanted to shoot one in the head, but last couple of days, and it's really windy today, I just didn't feel confident I was going to make a lethal shot. I mean, at least not confident enough that I wouldn't wound him trying to head shoot him, and I didn't want to wound him. I wanted a good clean kill like this, so I'm extremely happy. That's Schwacker. You should see the hole in this thing. That thing definitely did the trick. He didn't go far. I'm glad I was able to punch my first season tag. Chad and I just got back from Madison yesterday, so get out here today and get the tag filled and move on to the next season. I want to thank Chad and Heather for letting me come out here and shoot one of the birds they got running around their house. They got plenty of them, so I don't think they'll mind too much.